afternoon po mga kababayan, sir. This is Jam, the Filipino channel na ang inyo pong lingkod. So today is August 12, 2026 at tayo ngayon papunta dyan sa may Medland Manur, dyan yan sa may Green Hills, San Juan. At dadalhin po natin yan sa may Chinese General Hospital sa may Barangay 376 Santa Cruz, Manila. Okay, disclaimer naman po, ang content po natin ay kalsada at hindi ang passenger. Kaya naman, sakasakali man po na may marinig kayo, mga pangalan ng lugar, pangalan ng tao, pangalan ng organizations, government o private man yan, ay wala pong kinalaman ng channel na ito at wala pong pinapatungkulan. Lahat po ng pinag-uusapan dito ay pawang dito lamang po yan sa loob at wala pong pinapatungkulan sa labas. Magbabalik po tayo mamayang onte pag nakuha na po natin itong ating susunod na mission.
Opo, okay, thank you.
Ayan, very good. Ayan, very good ka. Very good ka tayo.
Okay. As to the third quarter naman, pending pa yung AOM, di ba po?
Opo, under evaluation and review pa po yung response.
Okay. So, wala pang notice of disallowance?
Wala pa po kaming nilalabas na any.
Walang notice of suspension, of course?
Wala pa po.
Okay. Okay. Nung direct examination ho ni Attorney Wamil noong August 4, no? I don't know kung you were here, no? He was asked about internal controls of the OVP and DepEd. At sinabi po niya, no, based, which I quote, I will not ask the witness if she heard it, Your Honor. That's my caveat.
Your Honor, please, again, before counsel proceeds with this line of questioning, there is only one witness here, Your Honor. There are not two. Attorney Wamil is not here. They had the opportunity to ask these questions from Attorney Wamil. Now, to ask these questions from this witness about what Attorney Wamil said, Your Honor, I think it's... I was going to say, but I'll say it anyway, it's an absolute waste of time of this honorable court, Your Honor. To ask questions, to ask this witness to confirm. Did you hear what Attorney Wamil said? Did you see what he said on TV? Your Honor, please, you can ask this question directly from this witness, unless you want to call Attorney Wamil again to the witness stand and ask questions you did not ask before. Your Honor,
Counsel, the presiding officer will allow it because it's part of cross to try to test the credibility of the witness in relation to statements made by a co-worker, or at least a co-worker still, who turned over documents to her pertaining to the OVP and the DepEd. Kindly proceed with your question because I'm sure the witness will ask you to repeat your question again anyway, Attorney.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Actually, the good counsel, Attorney Kapunan, is preempting my question. Wala pa nga akong question. At sinabi ko hindi dahil narinig niya yun o hindi. Hindi yun yung question ko, no? So, in that, on August 4, no, tinanong si Attorney Wamil about his opinion on the internal controls of the DepEd and the Vice President. Okay, ito yung sinabi ni Attorney Kapunan. Nakita ba natin sa mga dokumento na sinubmit ng Vice President at ng Secretary of DepEd, nakita ba natin yung mga internal controls? Sabi ni Attorney Wamil, opo. Since based on the documents po, may deficiencies pa. Na-noted. No? So, it can be inferred, sabi ho niya, na hindi strong yung kanilang internal control. Now, does the COA-ICFAO evaluate the internal control of an agency?
Yung sa internal control po ng agency, nasa responsibility po kasi ng head of agency to institute internal control po.
Okay, so in short, anong sagot ninyo doon? Yes or no po? Sakop ba ng audit ng COA-ICFAO yung evaluation ng internal control ng OVP?
ang magiging pan lang po namin doon, participation is sa pag-evaluate ng documents. Makikita po kasi yung
Just answer, sorry, I will.
She's answering, Your Honor.
I think let the witness answer, counsel.
Okay, Your Honor.
base po kasi di ba doon sa evaluation ng documents, makikita kasi doon na hindi maganda yung internal control, gaya nga po nang nasabi, kasi hindi naging compliant doon sa joint circular po.
Okay, but is that finding on internal control, is that something that you can find in the notice of disallowances? Notices of disallowance, nakalagay ho ba doon na internal control nyo, mahina, dapat baguhin ninyo kasi hindi kayo nag-comply ng documents. Nakalagay ho ba doon?
Hindi po siya nakalagay na word, pero yun po yung nasa recommendation para yung ma-comply nila yung documents at sa susunod na pwede po bang makahiram ng copy ng AOM para lang po may ikot ako.
Kindly,
Well,
sir,
yeah.
notice of disallowance or AUM?
No, I'm referring to the NBs, Miss Witness.
The notice of disallowance.
Yes, yes,
Ano
Your
po
Honor.
ba yung
Ang tanong ko lang, simple lang ho yung tanong ko. Nandun ho ba sa findings ninyo? Okay, kaklaro ko, Your Honor. Nakalagay ho ba dun sa findings ninyo, very specific na to, na, uy, OVP, mahina yung internal control nyo, kaya dinidisallow namin itong expense na to.
Hindi po siya nakalagay doon na mahina yung internal control. Pero dahil nga po hindi naging compliant with the joint circular, nare-reflect po doon na may kakulangan sa internal control.
So in short, hindi yung nakalagay doon yung internal control. Yun lang ang tanong ko, sa Eileen, no? Okay. Yun bang si ICFAO, nagkanta po ba ng fieldwork sa satellite offices ng OVP? Pumunta ho ba kayo doon?
Ay, base lang po kami sa
Sa
document.
dokumento lang talaga, no? How about sa DepEd? Pumunta ho ba kayo sa tanggapan ng DepEd?
Hindi po, base lang po sa submissions nila na documents.
Siyempre hindi ho kayo, okay, so question lang ho to, no? Out of curiosity, no? Nakapag-observe po ba kayo ng confidential operations ng OVP?
Gaya nga po na nasabi ko, we base lang po sa documents na submit
lang
sa
po,
amin.
no? How about sa DepEd po?
Ganon din po, base lang po dun sa documents na na-receive namin.
Okay. Okay, salamat. So, sinabi mo, okay, as mentioned earlier, no, may dalawang notices na tayo, disallowance. Okay. Yung first notice natin, yung December 2022, yung fourth quarter, aware naman ho kayo na na-appeal ho yun sa Commission Proper, no?
Yes po, na-furnishan po kami ng petition for review.
Oo, kasi signatory ka dun sa answer na final ng ICFAO.
Opo.
Alright? And on April 10, the Commission Proper issued a decision. Tama?
Opo.
And then nag-file yung respondent doon, si respondent Vice President, ng motion for reconsideration. Sinabi niyo kahapon?
Opo, na-furnishan po kami ng ang office namin.
Okay. So yung motion for reconsideration ngayon, pending pa ho yun? Walang resolution?
Sa pagkakaalam ko po, wala pa po. Kasi yung opo.
Okay. Go ahead kasi wala ka pang na-receive na resolution.
Usually po kasi pag may decision na furnishan yung office namin, wala pa pong na-furnish sa amin.
Okay. So, sa inyo pong palagay, no? Based sa inyong karanasan as auditor, no? The Supreme Court may affirm, modify, or reverse the COA decision.
Pwede pong pakiulit? Hindi po.
Okay, sige. Base sa inyong karanasan, kasi 12 years na ho kayong auditor, no? Yung mga ina-appeal pong ganito, halimbawa, nag-appeal ho si respondent, Vice President doon sa Supreme Court, pwede hong i-affirm, you know what affirm is, pwede hong modify, baguhin, at pwede hong modify, meaning may pagbabago, at i-reverse, baliktarin yung COA decision. So, yun po yung mga posibilidad pag nag-appeal tayo sa Supreme Court.
Sa
Your Honor, the question is misleading. Counsel is misleading because that is not what the law is. There is no such thing as appeal to the Supreme Court. There is petition for certiorari on grave abuse, Your Honor.
Yes,
The witness may answer,
I will
counsel.
correct my, I will specify
Dealing with
Your
strictly
Honor.
legal
Yeah.
matters here. I doubt if she understands the difference between articles, or rather Rule 45 and 65 of the Rules of Court.
Because the witness is a layman.
If she knows, whatever you know, Celine, in relation to the question.
Yung sa pagkakaalam ko lang po, ang pinafile po sa Supreme Court is petition for certiorari.
Yes, okay. Ang tanong ko doon is, ang maaaring maging output o resulta, no, pwedeng ma-affirm yun ng Supreme Court, pwedeng ma-modify, at pwedeng i-reverse. Yun po yung mga posibilidad. Di po ba?
Your Honor, these are legal
She
remedies.
will not know, counsel. She's not
Princess will not know, incompetent.
Move on, counsel.
Okay. Okay, I'll move on. So, punta tayo sa second disallowance, no? Notice of disallowance. Yung date po nun, March 31, 2026. Okay? Na-receive po siya noong April 20, 2026. At sinabi niyo kahapon na may 180 days pa para mag-appeal yung respondent.
Opo,
At kung sino man nakapangalan doon sa notice na yon.
Opo.
At sinabi niyo ho kahapon na the respondent is well within the reglementary period to file her appeal.
Opo, tama po.
Okay. So in short, yung first and second notices na to, wala pang final and executory dito.
Yung sa final and executory po na yun po sa...
Ay, hindi, okay. Sige, I will modify my question.
Rephrase, counsel.
Okay. When does a notice of disallowance become final and executory?
Yung sa COA Expo po kasi, once nag-issue kami ng disallowance, under the joint circular po, kailangan itong i-restore sa book. So, magiging part ito ng unliquidated cash advance at ang yung nakalagay po dito is i-restitute na po
Okay,
yung amount.
listen to my question, ha?
That's your answer,
Ang
Your Honor.
question ko ho, when does the notice of disallowance become final and executory? Sa yung answer mo is based dun sa
Base po kasi
hindi. So, pag-issue ng hindi final and executory na yon?
hindi po, may demand po to restitute po. Pero yun nga, meron pang remedy which is mag-file po ng appeal sa commission proper.
Okay. So, isn't it that a notice of disallowance becomes final and executory upon issuance of a notice of finality of decision? Aware kayo niyan kasi nagpa-practice ho kayo sa ICPAW.
Yung notice of finality of decision po.
Okay. So, in fact, can we flash it on the screen, please? That is under item 3.21 of the joint circular. Nakalagay ho, no? If you can go over the item, notice of finality of decision, nakalagay ho, a written notification that the decision of the Commission on Audit has become final and executory. Agree ho ba kayo sa definition na yan?
Opo.
Okay. So, in case wala pa ho tayong nare-receive na notice of finality of decision.
Wala pa po.
Okay, salamat. Now, tinanong ho kayo kahapon about misappropriation. Nalala nyo under 8 yung 8.3 ng JC. Sige, go ahead. Just look for it.
Opo.
Okay? So, tinanong ko kayo, no, na you were asked as to when does a prima facie presumption of misappropriation for personal benefit by an accountable officer arise under section or item 8.3 of the JC, no? Anong sagot niyo ho? You equated that with failure to liquidate. Tama ho?
Opo.
Okay. Anong sinabi niyo ho, when we say failure to liquidate, correct me if I'm wrong, sinabi niyo, when there is submission of incomplete documents. Yun ang sinabi niyo kahapon. Tama ho ba? Yung pag-intindi ko?
Ano pa ipong paulit?
Okay. Sinabi ko sa inyo kahapon, tinanong ko kayo, when is there failure to liquidate? Sinabi niyo ho, pag may incomplete submission ng documents. there is failure to liquidate. Tama po ba?
Can I clarify po? Baka,
Sige, ulitin ko na lang ulitin ko na lang yung
Pwede po
tanong
dun, no?
ngayon. Kailan nung ba natin masasabi under 8.3
One way?
GC
Naku,
that there is a
dulo, ano
failure to
ko.
liquidate?
kasi po dito sa
Di ba, dito na lang.
Lalakad mo na lang, hindi ka makalusot doon, no? Hindi gumagalaw.
na issue na, babalik siya as part ng unliquidated
Wala, di-
Regard out, may patakan doon.
Hindi papayag kasi yung mga yan eh. Pag ano, parang mga senyorita at senyorito eh.
Kailan mo masasabi na failure, may failure to
Yeah.
liquidate? Tapos nung sinabi nyo, pag kahit nag-liquidate, pero may
Parang
incomplete
mga
submission ng documents. Totoo po ba yun? Pinapanindigan nyo o binabago nyo yung statement na yun ngayon?
Okay.
ang consultant is yung failure to liquidate is, yun nga po, pag na-NB na siya at naibalik na to sa book. So, may magpo-form part ng unliquidated cash advance. So, lalabas siya na failure to liquidate.
So, okay. Kahit yung reason na ND is incomplete submission of documents.
Kasi nga po, yung
And under me, para ano na tayo, no?
Your Honor, argumentative already. This witness was asked, what do you mean by failure to liquidate? And she answered.
Kaya,
You're not arguing with the witness, Your Honor.
Modify your question, counsel.
okay, sinabi nyo that, there's failure to liquidate pag meron ng ND. Okay, so follow-up question, kahit yung ND, yung ground niya is incomplete submission of documents, meron pa rin failure to liquidate, tama?
opo, kasi nga,
Pwede pa dito? Diyan po kasi yung ano eh.
cash advance ng SBO.
Thank you.
Ito sa may Midland Tower, 420.
Nakita
Ha?
niyo ba kung may
420.
Yung
Grab car?
Oh, grab po.
sa Antonio Martinez versus People
Ito po.
Sandigan
Ay.
Bayan.
Ba't may...
Yan, unang kanto. Mismong kanto.
Apo, apo.
August 20, 1999. Nakita niyo ba yung citation na yan?
Hindi ko po siya nabasa.
Ayaw niyo po siya nabasa. Okay. Okay, so, do you know that that case involves a former OIC and acting mayor of Caloocan City? Who failed to submit liquidation of his cash advances upon demand by the treasurer?
Ask and answered, Your Honor. This witness said she does not know this case.
Affidavit, counsel.
Okay, so in short, yung citation
Kaya ba?
dyan sa 8.3, hindi ka alam yung legality.
Sorry ah.
Hindi na nabasa yung legality.
Ask and answered, Your Honor.
I will take that no, Your Honor.
Hindi naman nakakasukat ng ano po yan.
Ano naman, nakabubble wrap naman yan. Yeah. Sa Chinese Terminal Hospital.
Now, okay. Do you agree that the COA is an independent constitutional commission?
Yes po.
Okay, it was established under Article 9D of the Constitution.
Improper for cross, Your Honor.
Your Honor, she's from COA. So,
Assistant counsel, kindly give the paper that fell. If she knows, Silene, if you know.
Yes po, COA is an independent body po.
okay. So in that case, COA should be free from political pressure. Tama? Your own opinion.
Ah.
COA po
Ah,
is
diretso.
independent body. Wala po, independent.
Pwede dyan?
Siya from the-
Kakaliwa ako dyan? Ah.
Opo, independent
Sige.
po.
Ah, thank you.
Dapat siya from executive control.
Your Honor, please ask and answered.
No, Your Honor,
Independent body, that's what independent body means.
Your Honor, please,
Give
here
her some,
actually
give her some leeway for emphasis, counsel.
Okay, so
Please
I...
answer the question, Silene.
Ask
Independent from the executive.
Yes po.
Okay. So, it is important that the COA's findings be solely based on its procedures and evidence. Do you agree with that?
Yes po.
Okay. And any information that is obtained outside, should be verified by appropriate audit procedures. Tama?
Your Honor, please, the question is waived. What does
Ask and
counsel
answer,
mean?
Your Honor.
Asked and answered, and I know where she's going at.
Yes.
Get to it, counsel.
Okay. And yet, yung second MD po ninyo, in-attack niyo po yung supposed results of investigation dun sa CGGPA hearing. Tama?
Kasi po, ito po,
Kasi ang tama, yes or no lang po,
Your Honor, don't answer. The question is misleading. This witness is being asked if she adopted the findings. No, Your Honor. This witness just said that there was an there was an admission by Gina Acosta herself. What findings is she talking about?
I think she's referring to a notice of disallowance of March 31, 2026, where it stated in the second paragraph that they, after evaluation and with due consideration of the evidence given during the CGGPA hearings. I think that's what you're leading to counsel. It's a valid question, huh?
Yes, Your Honor. Actually, I was about to quote the findings in the ND had the good counsel not stopped me.
It's a valid question. Because they quoted it themselves in the notice of disallowance.
Yes, yes, Your Honor. So, eto bang mga findings ninyo with respect to La Chica? Natanong niyo po ba si La Chica kung totoo ito?
We base lang po sa naging admission under oath ni Miss Gina Acosta dun sa hearing.
Okay. How about si Colonel Nolasco? Tinanong niyo ba kung tama yung mga pinagsasabi about sa kanya, no, doon sa hearing ng CGGPA?
We base lang po dun sa naging admission under oath ng CGGPA hearings.
Okay, salamat po. Okay, let's go back to Joint Circular number 2015-001. Now, of course, you admitted earlier that this governs the auditing of confidential funds. And it is the audit guideline followed by COA in auditing confidential funds.
Yes po, ito po
Okay.
joint circular.
So, under the JC, okay, confidential expenses pertain to surveillance activities in civilian government agencies intended to support the mandate or operations of the agency. Nakalagay po ba yan doon?
Yes po, under 3.9.
The JC also requires liquidation documents of the confidential funds to be submitted to the COA in a sealed envelope. Nakasarado dapat yun. No?
Opo.
Okay. At yung authorized lang na mag-receive doon ay yung state auditor lang na in charge dun sa audit ng confidential funds. Tama po?
Hindi po. Ang nakalagay po is ICFAO receiving.
Okay. ICFAO receiving. No?
Wait, ihanapin niyo po yung
Sige po.
ICFAO.
Okay. Go ahead.
Ang nakalagay po dito, ICFAO authorized receiving staff.
Okay, authorized receiving staff. Hindi po ba yan yung assigned auditor?
Hindi po.
Na Tesar Lee, no? So, yung mga documents na yun are only to be examined by the COA itself. So, under the JC.
Yes po, yung mga liquidation documents po na sinasubmit.
And yung restriction dun sa JC, no, syempre na-explain ko ito sa inyo bilang auditor, they are intended to prevent unauthorized disclosure of confidential information. Tama ho?
So, dapat po ingatan namin din yung laman ng mga dokumento na yun.
Okay. And the joint circular likewise requires the security officer to safeguard the confidential information from unauthorized disclosure. Nakita niyo yan sa JC?
Yun po yung nakalagay na definition ng security officer.
And yet, during the COJ hearing, you transmitted documents to the Committee on Justice.
This is requested po through a subpoena po.
Okay, requested through a subpoena, but you admit that you have submitted these documents, no? And the following were submitted to the COJ, the Committee on Justice. Letter A, confirm na lang po, all submissions of the OVP to the COA concerning the liquidation of the OVP's CF or confidential funds for the fourth quarter of 2022. Tama?
Ito po ba yung copy?
Yeah, yan. Sige. We are flashing it on screen and we are providing you a copy of that letter. Sige yun. So, paki-confirm na lang po, no? So, yung sinabi po dito sa COJ, all the submissions of the OVP to the COA concerning liquidation of the OVP CF for the fourth quarter of 2022 and the first to third quarter of 2023. Tama?
Opo.
Celine? Okay. Yung next item is all the submissions of the DepEd to the COA concerning the liquidation of the DepEd's CF for the first to third quarter of 2023. Tama?
Opo, tama.
Okay. The third item is all the issuances, resolutions of the COA in relation to the liquidation of the OVPs and DepEd's confidential funds. Tama?
Based po dito sa transmittal, opo.
Okay. And nilagay pa din ho dun sa transmittal ninyo sa page 5, no? Second to the last paragraph on page 5, the letter states, considering that the documents pertain to confidential expenses, we respectfully request that appropriate measures be undertaken to protect the confidentiality of the information. Tama?
Yes po.
Okay. Okay. So, under the JC, no, is the House of Representatives Committee on Justice among the persons authorized to handle the audit of the confidential funds of the OVP and the DepEd?
Kaya nga po nang sabi ko, i-requested po ito through a subpoena po.
Okay, sagot lang ako ng tanong ko, no? Authorized ho ba sila to handle the audit? I'm referring to the audit itself, no? I'm not referring to the subpoena. Authorized ho ba si House of Representatives Committee on Justice to handle the audit of confidential funds of the OVP and the DepEd under the JC?
Under the joint circular po, responsibility po ng ICFAO na mag-conduct ng post-audit ng liquidation documents ng confidential and intelligence.
Okay, so,
Your Honor, what?
ask and answer, Your Honor.
Your Honor, please,
Yes, Attorney Gapunan.
the admonition of this Honorable Presiding Officer, Your Honor, is to be patient, Your Honor.
Not
In line
admonition, request.
Your Honor, I have been patient, but in line with these continuing questions, first, bringing in the House of Representatives, bringing in this Senate, Your Honor, we are...
Counsel.
Is in response to RB auditing, Your Honor, please, if they're making a point that this witness, that the co-witnesses here, Your Honor, are here to testify because they're scared of the budget for their agency, or they're scared of the congressman, Your Honor. Your Honor, this is already beyond cross-examining. While this honorable presiding officer has given much leeway, Your Honor, let us confine ourselves to what is precisely the definition of cross-examination is. What was taken up during the rep-in? What may be relevant? What may be relevant, Your Honor? This is beyond relevant, Your Honor. This is already immaterial and irrelevant. If they want to show, if that is their strategy, if that is their defense, Your Honor, present a witness.
No, it's not an objection, Attorney Christine. I think it's more of a manifestation, but the presiding officer would ask you to move forward. I think the senator judges in the court see your point and where you're going at in relation to this. You can move on to your next point.
Actually, Your Honor, just a quick manifestation. The council is preempting my questions. I will not be asking questions on the budget, Your Honor. That's not the line of my the line or the questions that I will ask, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Can I continue, Your Honor, please?
Kindly wind up with this point, Attorney Christine.
Okay, so, sa sinabi niyo ho, si COA ICFAO lamang ang may karapatan na mag-audit ng confidential funds of the OVP and the DepEd, tama ho?
Based on the joint circular po, it is the responsibility of the ICFAO po.
Okay, so si House of Representatives, Committee on Justice cannot review the decisions and actions taken by the COA.
Excuse me.
As the
I think
answer,
that
counsel,
the
only
presiding
go
officer
ICFAO can do it.
another point.
This is another point.
Your Honor, the presiding officer has ruled.
Counsels, please. I would consider it asked and answered. Only go ICFAO can, and it's quite obvious. We can even take judicial judicial notice of that as part of the law that the House does not have any power nor jurisdiction, nor the Senate for that matter, to review the findings of an independent constitutional commission, which under the law she answered to can only be appealed via petition for certiorari under 45, citing Rule 65 to the Supreme Court. Move on, Counsel.
Okay, I will take that as an answer, Your Honor.
Yes.
I was about to elaborate, but okay, I will take that as an answer.
The court takes judicial notice and knowledge of that, Counsel. The Senate President, we shall convene session at 4 p.m. We will try to finish with this witness the cross, redirect, recross if any, and the interventions of senator judges so that we can let Silene rest already and be done with her testimony within today, hopefully. Hopefully. So for the information of the senator judges, session will be called at 4 p.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Attorney Christine?
Your Honor, I'm done with the cross-examination.
Thank you, Attorney Christine. Attorney Lorna,
With the permission of this honorable court,
you may proceed when you're ready with your redirect, counsel. That we're ending at 4 o'clock, does that give you permission to consume the time until 4 o'clock, Attorney Lorna? So that we still have time for the senator judges. Please proceed.
just remove my candy, okay? Madam Witness, this morning, 4 hours ago, you were asked, Madam Witness, about the process, the routing process in your office. And this was done in connection with a question on the chain of custody, on the integrity of the process. Ang tanong sa iyo, naiwanan nga ng mga dokumentong ito relevant to this liquidation of confidential funds sa office of the COA ICFAO.
Opo, tama.
Iniwanan ni Attorney Wamil.
Opo.
And then by virtue of a directive to you by the office, you took over national agencies, correct?
Yes po.
Among them, the Office of the Vice President and the DepEd.
Opo, tama po.
Now, when you took over the function of evaluating confidential funds of the Office of the Vice President at the DepEd, yung mga dokumento hinana mo, ito ba ay certified documents lahat ng isang Gavin Bakay?
Pwede pong pakiulit, paano pong certified yun?
How are you able to ascertain na yung mga dokumentong iniwanan sa office ng ICFAO are the very same documents na tinurn over sa office ni Attorney Wamil?
Nung ibinigay po sa akin ito, chinek ko din po yung nilalaman nito based dun sa transmittal letters po. So, na-check ko po na kung ano yung na-audit po ni Mr. Wamil, ito rin po yung naibigay sa akin.
So, walang nadagdag na dokumento.
Wala po.
Walang binawasan na dokumento.
Wala po.
Wala kayong pinalitan, sinubstitute na dokumento.
Wala po.
In other words, the integrity, the completeness of all those documents left by Attorney Wamil with the office of the ICFAO remain complete.
Yes po, tama po.
Ano naman, ibig sabihin ng routing, kasi counsel here made mention of initials. Ano yung mga initials na yun?
Yung mga initials po na nasa baba, yung sa AUM po, kung sino po yung action officer, tas sino po yung mga nag-review na division chief, hanggang makadating po dun sa aming officer in charge. Kaya yun po yung mga nag-review dun sa AUM na yun.
In other words, Madam Witness, hindi lang ikaw ang nag-decide ng AOM, ng notice of suspension, at ng notice of disallowance. You are not the only person who decided.
Yes po, kasi dumadaan po ito sa review process from the action officer to the division chief to the officer in charge ng ICFAO po.
So, hindi mo lang professional judgment to.
Your Honor, please. The question is leading.
Your Honor, please.
We'll allow it. We'll allow it. I think that was already answered to by the witness earlier as well.
Yes po.
Okay. Ngayon, yung routing slip na yan, doon ba dumadaan ang mga dokumento?
Opo.
Okay. At sa mga taong minention mo, meron bang nakalagay dyan? Meron bang pwedeng idagdag? Sino ang first initial doon? Sino nga ba yung first initial doon?
Yung action officer po, yung RCW, si Roderick po.
Yung action officer ba yan? Pwedeng magdagdag, magbawas, mag-substitute ng mga dokumento other than yung sinubmit ng Office of the Vice President at ng DepEd by way of liquidation ng mga document ng confidential funds.
Hindi po.
Okay. So, yung susunod doon, yung action officer, sinong susunod doon?
Yung division chief po.
Okay. Yung revision chief na yan, pag binigay ang dokumento at yung evaluation mo at yung action officer, darating naman sa division chief, meron bang nangyayaring misteryo dyan sa mga dokumentong from you to the action officer to the review?
Your Honor, please.
Meron bang dinadagdag, sinasubstitute, or pinapalitan dyan sa mga documents na sinasubmit ng Office of the Vice President at ng DepEd?
Yes, Council Correspondent. What is your
Your
objection?
Honor, may nangyari bang misteryo dyan?
Kindly reform, Council. I think we all know where you're headed towards, Council. Kindly reform.
Sa mga dokumentong sinubmit ng Vice President ang DepEd, after it leaves you and goes to the next person, the action officer, and then the reviewing officer, are there other documents that are allowed to be inserted there or substituted other than what was actually submitted by the Office of the Vice President at ng DepEd para sa liquidation ng confidential funds?
Yung mga dokumento lang po na yun, wala na pong nadadagdag, walang nababawas.
So, ang i-imply sa question ng Defense Counsel is a chain of custody. Hindi sila sigurado sa chain of custody.
Your Honor, please. Your Honor,
This is my redirect, Your Honor. She was the one who brought it up
Let
in
Attorney
cross.
Gabunan finish, Council.
This was brought up in cross, Your Honor, implying, and I'm asking a redirect, based on they were the ones that brought up who are these people here.
Proceed to your question, Attorney Gabunan.
Okay. Masasabi mo ba na itong chain of custody ay may interruption ng dokumento? Meron bang substitution? Meron bang alteration? Itong dokumento na sinubmit ng Vice President at ang DepEd,
Hindi po, kasi yung opisina rin po namin is, kami lang po yung nandun and may nakabantay po rito na security guard 24 hours. And yung document po na ito, nakalagay po ito sa cabinet na nakalock.
so this COA ICFAO, ang nakakaalam lang ng mga confidential documents ay COA ICFAO. Merong mga ibang divisions ang COA?
Nasa loob po kasi kami ng Office of the Chairperson, pero yung sa amin is, nakatago po yung mga dokumento namin.
Okay. Now, Madam Witness, you were presented with several activities. At sabi ng Counsel for Respondent, enumerate niya. Itong specifically protective intelligence operation and places of engagement. Tinanong sa'yo, pag ba ang mga security guards ng presidente, in-inspect. Na-inspect daw ang routes prior to departure and arrival of the president, of the vice president, I'm sorry, for possible threats, for criminal groups. Yung mga security guards ng vice president, ini-inspect yung rota. Dadaan dito ang vice president, office of the vice president, by president or deputy. Dadaan dito, tignan nga natin kung may komunista dito. Tignan nga natin kung may NPA dito. Tignan nga natin kung may terorista dito. Yan ba ay, I haven't finished.
Let her finish,
Is
Council.
that part of confidential activity or confidential funds?
Your Honor, please.
Yes, Council
The
Correspondent.
good counsel is adding facts to the question. Can she not cite the exact wordings, Your Honor?
Your Honor, please. This is redirect. You opened the door,
She can refer
Counsel.
to the record, Your Honor.
Counsel, you opened the door. You said, in fact, you asked her, is this part of the, Your Honor, please. Is this part of the
Council
regular?
Correspondent, please, you read parts of the, PIO, what do you call it
PIOR,
again?
Your Honor.
PIOR,
But Your Honor, please, she can just refer to the record.
which
So that
includes
it's not
NPA, terrorist groups, and in fact mentions the word criminalities, which I'm not so
Yeah.
sure about, but criminalities, correct? That they're saying,
Yes.
correct?
She said that.
So the question is, you mentioned earlier that these are part of confidential functions, not regular functions of the OBP, correct?
That was the question of Counsel for Response.
Exactly. She
I don't
responded to that
understand.
answer. Now, what is your question, Attorney?
My question here is, okay, itong Office of the Vice President, na-confirm mo na may confidential funds.
Opo, meron po.
Okay. But in the Commission on Audit, outside COA ICFAO, are you aware that the Office of the Vice President has funds outside the confidential funds, her confidential funds?
Nasa part na po yun ng regular audit. Ang sa ICFAO lang po is yung sa confidential funds lang po.
So, she has, as you're saying that the Vice President, OVP, the DepEd Secretary, has funds.
Your Honor, please.
Already answered, Counsel.
She has
She's leading, Your Honor. She didn't say that they have funds. She said she has no knowledge because that is
No,
not the
you're-
scope of her audit.
She said, Your Honor,
said it is
that
not
there are
subject-
funds subject of regular audit. Regular funds
Yes po, may
of the
regular
Vice
funds.
President herself.
Opo, na...
And this is subject, Madam Witness, to regular audit.
Yes,
And being subject to regular audit, it is not part of the COA ICFAO confidential funds audit, correct?
yes po, tama po.
Would you know that the Office of the Vice President has regular funds or special funds for security personnel? Are you aware of that, Madam Witness?
Dahil nga po ang sa amin lang is confidential fund, hindi po ako aware dun sa regular funds po ng OPP.
Okay. Regular funds, the security personnel, and it is here in your circular. It says salaries for staff is not part of the allowable expense of confidential funds, correct? You mentioned that before.
Nasa 4.11 po yung mga hindi dapat magamitan ng CF at IF.
Salaries, wages, overtime, additional compensation, allowances, etc. of government, of salaries, benefits, additional compensation, allowance, or other benefits of officials and employees who are employed by the government in whatever capacity or elected officials, except when authorized by law. The Office of the Vice President it is of public knowledge that the Office of the Vice President has no less than 400 security guards. Are you aware of that? Public knowledge.
Narinig ko po sa news.
Yes. And if the security guards are being paid salaries should these salaries be debited or reimbursed from confidential funds?
Isa po, yung salaries po, hindi po siya pwedeng i-charge sa confidential fund.
Okay. So itong activity na sinabi na to check securities, to check surveillance daw, to make surveillance of the routes of the Vice President when she arrives to an engagement, when she leaves to an engagement, when she attends engagements, Christmas parties, whatever.
Council correspondent, yes?
Ocular, I haven't finished.
Okay.
Okay. And council mentioned ocular inspection and casing of venue prior to activity. Now, prior to an activity, should this be part, Madam Witness, if this is a function being done by her personal security guards, should this be considered as part of confidential funds activity, Your Honor? Is clearing the road.
Your Honor,
Yes, Council
the
correspondent.
report does not say that it was done by the security guards. Your Honor, there's nothing in
I'm
there.
asking her now, Your Honor.
That's asking for an opinion, Your
No, no,
Honor.
let's clarify one thing first. The Vice President has no security guards. She has
Security personnel.
VPSG, Vice Presidential Security Group, which was, I think, later on placed under the Presidential Security Command, under the unified command of the Presidential Security Command. So,
Yes, Your Honor, I will reform.
Can you reform, Council?
If it is the VPSG that does this activity of code, ocular inspection, casing of the venue, clearing of routes prior to arrival and departure, would that be reimbursable if they are paid separately from another fund? Can that be part of the liquidation of confidential funds, Madam Witness?
Your Honor, please.
Yes, Council correspondent.
The witness is incompetent to answer that because the liquidation report does not state that this were paid to the VPSPG.
It's a question.
If she knows, Council, if she knows, I mean, if you know.
Pwede pong pakiulit. Sorry po.
Yung VP, I said, and as correctly pointed out, the presiding judge, the VP does have a complement, and they're called Vice VP SPG. You're aware of that, Madam Witness, and as you said, public knowledge that she has something like 400. My question to you is, and you already confirmed that the VP herself has funds outside this confidential fund.
Your Honor, please.
There's
Yes,
no question.
Council.
Misleading, Your Honor. She did not say that she confirmed that there were funds of the VP outside of the
Well,
confidential
anyway, Council, the Senate passes the budget of all the offices of government, and we are well aware that the office of the Vice President has other funds. We need not belabor the point on objections from either side. We are aware of the existence of other funds of the office of the Vice President, as well as the DepEd. In fact, the DepEd is the highest budgetary allocation in any GAA.
Your Honor, please, if I may. Yes, if I may, Your Honor. Counsel keeps objecting to my questions, but she herself was the one who brought it up. In the first page of her own exhibit, it says here, and you asked the question, she asked the question, Mr. Presiding Judge, Your Honor. She says, what does this scope? This report, quote unquote, you read this. She read this. Mr. Presiding Officer. The scope pertains to the narrative of events and accomplishments of the VPSPG. VPSPG. In terms of the protective intelligence during the engagement of Vice President Sara Duterte for the first quarter. So, these activities are the activities
Oh, Council,
of the
yes, ruled in
VPSPG?
your
Of course,
favor.
you can answer your own
Yes,
record.
yes, move forward, Council.
Can you answer that question? If, as stated there, these are activities of the VPSPG, for the personal engagements of the Vice President, is this a proper matter? Is this proper liquidation of the confidential funds of the Vice President?
Under the joint circular po, yung confidential fund should only be used dun sa allowable expenses under an item 4.8 of the joint circular po.
You did not answer the question, Eileen. Yes or no?
Pwede po pa-clarify ulit yung tanong.
Kasama ba sa proper liquidation ang personal engagements ng Vice President at ang bayad or the payment of compensation for the VPSPG for her, Your Honor, for her activities relating to personal activities of the Vice President?
Kung yung personal activities po, hindi siya chargeable to confidential fund.
Okay. Now, Madam Witness, Counsel asked you earlier about the mandate of the court, and you are competent to testify on it. Correct?
Opo.
Now, I will ask you about the mandate. The mandate of the Vice President. Kasama ba sa mandato ng isang Vice President, and I will read you the Constitution, performs executive, ceremonial, and social services, functions, collaborating with stakeholders of organizations in both private and public sectors to develop and promote programs for the uplift of the Filipinos. In your opinion and your professional judgment, kasama ba sa mandato ng isang Vice President ang confidential operations?
Kung based po dun sa nakalagay sa mandato nila, hindi po.
Hindi po. Okay. Punta rin naman tayo sa DepEd. DepEd, nakalagay sa batas, is in charge of basic, elementary, and secondary education. That's the function. Kasama ba sa mandato ng isang secretary of the Department of Education ang confidential activities?
Kung based po dun sa mandato nila, hindi po.
Okay. And yet, itong Vice President Sara Duterte ay binigyan ng confidential funds. Tama?
Opo, may budget po sila ng confidential fund.
Magkano ang budget? Or again, magkano ang budget ng Vice President sa confidential funds?
Nung fourth quarter po ng 2022, 125 million. And yung first to fourth quarter ng 23, 500 million po. Yung pero ang nakuha lang po nila sa 23 is 375 million. And then sa DepEd naman po, 150 million, pero ang nakash advance lang po is 112.5 million.
Okay. Let us now go to, so, tama ka, wala sa mandato both ng Office of the Vice President at ng DepEd ang confidential activities. Now, let's go to yung sinabi ng counsel for the respondent na quoted from the buyers. Itong report na sinabit. Meron siyang sinabing activity. The activities read, Madam Witness, for the first quarter were pertain to January 2 to January 10 of 2023 for the first buyer. Okay, first report, January 2 to January 10, 2023. Pero sa pagkaalam natin, and please confirm, on that date, on this period, January 2 to 10, na napakahaba ng binasa ng activities ng Council for Respondent, wala pang confidential funds ang Office of the Vice President. During that period, January 2 to 10. And yet, Madam Witness, she is now saying that these activities, well, according to Council, that these activities for January 2 to 10 cited in this report are by way of liquidation for confidential funds. Paano nangyari yan? Can you explain to us, Madam Witness, how is it possible that a vice president is claiming liquidation for activities before February 6th, the period for which she was given these confidential funds, January 2 to 10. Did you note this in your report?
Hindi po siya nakasama sa report kasi yung PIOR is sinubmit nila for to support the payment of rewards po.
Okay. Let us now go. But based on this document, the activities cited by Council were for a period prior to receipt of the confidential funds that President said, this is in liquidation of the confidential funds I received. Going now to my next point, Madam Witness. Allowed pa ito. Parang the activities, Christmas party, tree planting, what's this? Council meetings, acceptance of awards, rewards, etc. Are these, by nature, are these part of confidential funds activity?
Kung under the joint circular po, yung allowable lang po na ma-charge sa confidential fund is yung enumeration sa item 4.8 po.
At hindi ito enumerated doon.
Hindi po nakasama yung nabanggit po ninyong activity.
Pero napakabait naman ng Presidente. Yung giving of Vice President, giving of medicines, giving of groceries, giving of ayuda. Hindi ba magandang activities yan para sa isang Vice President?
Your Honor, please.
I'm asking preliminary, Your Honor.
Let's hear the council correspondent. Yes, Attorney Lucy.
Your Honor, that's misleading question. I'm asking for an opinion. Hindi ba maganda yan sa isang Vice President?
Sustained, modify council.
Your Honor, I will reform, Your Honor. These tree planting, giving of medicines, are these funds, if properly accounted for, could they be gotten from either the President's Social Services Fund, or for what you said, there is another audit unit that audits her regular funds? Could the President, if you know, could the Vice President have gotten all of this funding from her regular or social amelioration funds instead of the confidential fund, which you said must be strictly complied with?
Council correspondent.
That calls for an opinion, Your Honor. She should have gotten it from Amelioration Fund.
Let's let
It
it
is
proceed.
within her
If
competence.
she knows, council. Say it if you know.
Kung yung paggagamitan po is yung nabanggit nyo na activity, hindi po siya chargeable po sa confidential fund po.
Now, Madam Witness, you said that you were shown, or you were asked by counsel for respondent certain activities. and she mentioned 4.8.6, which are among the activities that should be covered by confidential funds. To uncover, Sir, 4.8.6, to uncover and prevent illegal activities that pose a clear and present danger to the agency personnel, property, or other facilities under the resources. And using this provision, counsel for respondent wants this provision to justify the expenses of the Vice President as listed illegal activity of communists, not terrorists. But I will read to you, Madam Witness, the portion that counsel intentionally omitted, because this provision, and please check your circular, could you read the last portion of 4.8.6?
Done in coordination with the appropriate law enforcement agencies.
In other words, Madam Witness, this particular provision says, yes, it is correct. It is proper to use confidential funds to uncover, prevent illegal activities that pose clear and present danger. That is correct, but there is another requirement that counsel intentionally did not read, and that is that it must be done in coordination with the appropriate law enforcement agencies. My question to you, Madam Witness, in all the submissions of the Office of the Vice President or the DepEd as regards this uncovering and preventing illegal activities, did any of the submissions of the Vice President indicate which government agency they coordinated with as regards this uncovering or preventing of illegal activities?
Your Honor, please.
Counsel for respondent.
The submissions of the President would answer that question. Your
Vice
Honor.
President, Counsel.
Vice President.
It was all submitted to Silene. Let Silene answer. Silene, were there any submissions
Meron ba,
that
okay,
it was coordinated with the respective law enforcement agencies?
meron bang sinabmit na dokumento ang Office of the Vice President na Madam COA, ito po yung mga government agency na kasama namin na nag-implement nitong surveillance, nag-implement nitong binigay namin information para uncovering and preventing illegal activities. Meron bang listahan na dokumento na sinabmit ng Office of the Vice President or ng DepEd showing precisely the appropriate law enforcement agencies they collaborated with?
Yung sa DepEd po, yung sa certification ng AFP to support the payment of rewards, may nakalagay po doon na coordination.
Certification lang. Okay. Sa Office of the Vice President,
Doon po, meron po ang nakalagay na doon sa PIORs nila, nakalagay po doon kung kanino sila coordinate po. Meron doon sa PIORs yung details.
sino-sino ang mga national agencies na to? At more important, ano ang evidence of success? Ano ang connection ng coordination or pag-cooperate ng OVP or DepEd sa success? Nang sinabi mo na another requirement, an important requirement in the liquidation of confidential funds, meron bang documentos showing the success of this collaboration with the government agencies?
That's a compounded question, Counsel.
Okay.
If I may. Sabi niya sa DepEd, may dokumento na nagpapakita may coordination sa AFP. Sa Office of the Vice President, may dokumento ba nagpapakita ng coordination sa law enforcement agency? Sabi niya, oo. At kung maalala ko, sa local police, di ba?
Opo, nakalagay po doon sa PIORs nila.
No, it's a compound question because now Counsel is asking you what is the proof of success of these coordinated efforts with law enforcement agencies? May pruweba ba ng tagumpay ng mga operasyon?
Yung pong sa DepEd po, kinonsider ko po as
Dito po yung
documents
sa inyo.
evidencing success yung sa certification ng AFP. Yung
Dito.
sa OBP po, yun po yung
Sige po, ma'am.
hinanapan ko pa ng additional documentation na nagpapakita ng success.
Particular to sa portion of study that you are.
Opo. Opo.
Sige po.
Also, Council, referred you to 6.2.3, which is liquidation of cash advances for confidential funds. At binasa niya isa-isa. Nag-submit ng ito, liquidation report, nag-submit naman. Certified copy, etc. of disbursement vouchers, evidence of documents, physical, financial, lahat ng binasa dito sa 6.2.3 ay sinabi ng council for the respondent ay sinubmit naman. Eh kung compliance, post-audit compliance,
Good afternoon po.
COA